Hey guys, it's Agatha here with 360 Booth Expert. Today we have the LRG Mirror Booth. I'm going to be setting it up. We have about 15 minutes, so I'm going to show you how I start this. So number one, you're going to need your animation, video file, or a PNG or a JPEG, whichever file you want to go with. Then you have your main screen and then your two photo strips, right? So I have those downloaded to the booth. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up Darkroom. Okay, now that Darkroom is open, we are going to create a new event right here. So you see I have Mayfield. Now I'm going to go settings and screens, and I'm going to edit my screens. I'm going to double click on the folder, with the image that I have there. Click on browse. Now I'm going to replace it with the new image that I have. And now I'm just going to adjust the pictures where I need them to be. So we'll maybe put this a little bit smaller, put this down there. Same thing with this, maybe bring that down. Same thing with number 3. So we have 3 different pictures, and we want to make sure that we could see our buttons. So these buttons, just gonna double click on these and change these opacity to 0. So those are invisible, but I still want to be able to use the filter button. So I'm still going to use it, but it's going to be right in front of here. Same thing with this. I'm going to do the same thing with my start button. Because I already made that in my design, that is the reason why I'm deleting it on the opacity. So I'm changing my opacity to 0, changing my text to 0. There we go. And last thing, I'm just going to minimize this live view screen just a bit. There we go. And there we have it. So now that I'm done with this, we're gonna hit launch and see what this looks like. My ready text is here. Just leave these all already here, so that way the next time you guys run an event, all you need to do is just change the background. So I'll probably change the size too. Okay, now I'm going to hit save as, and I'm going to save this one as Mayfield. So let me just adjust this and just put MAY, that's okay. And now it's going to save a brand new, yes, let's overwrite it. So we have a brand new one. Now I'm going to go to settings, output, and I'm going to change my photo strips. So let's go to choose. Okay, now I'm going to double click on a template that I want to use. I'm going to erase this. So I'm going to just double click on the back, browse. And all you're doing, guys, is just literally replacing all the old designs. That's it. That's all you're doing. And there we go. Now I'm just going to adjust my photos 1, 2, and 3. So here we go. And number 3. And final 1. And there you have it. So there you have photos 1, 2, and 3. Now I'm going to hit save as. And on this one, same thing. I'll just type in Mayfield there, so that way if I need to go back and change it, I have a file that I can go and change. Number 2, now I'm going to do it for the 2x6. I'm going to select the design, same process, double click, browse, go to my downloads, and I'm going to reroute the design. So I don't need that one, I need my 2x6. There it is, perfect. And now I'm ready to rearrange my photos too, and maybe need to make this one just a bit smaller. One, 2, and 3. All right, now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna hit save, and I'm gonna select my 4x6 and click on choose down here. Now I'm gonna select print alternative, and I'm going to adjust my template, so that way I can offer 2 of these templates to my client. Let me see. Make sure I select it, yep. Okay, and last thing I'm gonna change is my animation. Go to device control, click on attract mode, select edit where it says video. I'm gonna delete the last file that was there and click on add. Go to video, browse, there's my file, click open. I'm gonna maintain my aspect ratio and play back using full screen. Now that I'm done with this, I'm ready to launch my booth. So I'm gonna click on start booth, and you're gonna see all my animations. So there's number 1. My animation screen. Number 2 is my live view screen. You can see it looks beautiful. You can see ourselves on the screen. I'm going to hit my filter button just to show you that you are able to cycle through any of these different color filters. And when you're ready, you can hit start. The client has the option to choose the 4x6 postcard or the 2x6. And now that we're ready, everything that's synced up, your camera, your flash, and your printer will go. And this is your opportunity to adjust your framing. So maybe I'll go to the back and adjust the framing so I don't see the flooring at the bottom. I'll also adjust my lighting. I'm going to press this button to enhance the brightness of the flash. So here we go, number 2. Oh yeah, that looks way better. And I'll probably maybe push this back a bit. And then I'll fix the camera in just a moment. But it didn't take me too long. It took what, 5 minutes, 6 minutes to do everything. It's gonna email or text. And then you're gonna see around back here, this is where only us will have access, or the attendants will have access. Your printer cover will be right up here, and then your prints will come out. And there you go. So that's number 2. The last thing I want to show you too is, remember how I was talking about your adjusting your camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you what I typically do. So I already know that I don't want the floor to show, so I'm just going to push it up just a bit and maybe widen my shot too, which is, I think it's at the widest already. So there you go. And I have my remote Velcroed on the inside. Their colors are red, so I'm just going to change the colors to red. Oops, there we go. So there you go. That's how you guys successfully set up a mirror booth. Be sure to order on 360 Booth Expert. If you have any questions, hit us up. We'll see you guys in the next video.